Good morning. So in our previous lecture, I was discussing about types of sources and their models. Okay, there I was talking about analog source. Then I was talking about a discrete source. Then there I have categorized the discrete source, and I talked that discrete source may be two categorized, two way it may be categorized. One is discrete memoryless source, so that is DMS, and the next one is stationary source. Okay, and again we have derived the mathematical model for the information source. Okay, so in this lecture now, as per our course, I want to discuss about joint and marginal entropies. Okay, so for that, so in this discussion, I want to discuss about joint, conditional, and marginal probability first. Okay, joint probability. Okay, probability. Then I want to discuss about conditional probability. Then I want to talk about marginal probability. Okay, after that I have to talk about the joint entropy and conditional entropy. Okay, so here we know that or we so now suppose if the events like A and B are not naturally exclusive, I am considering two events A and B, okay, which are not mutually exclusive. Okay, then the probability of their union is gives as the probability of event A and B will be P plus B, that is union P union B will be is equal to PA plus PB minus PAB. Okay, so this is the formula for P union probability of P union probability of event A and B. Okay, so this is the now suppose you are moving to joint probability. Okay, now I want to move towards joint probability. Okay, so here I can tell that if the above the equation I have written in our last slide, okay, that is PAB, from that equation, that is I have written there PAB. If this term PAB is called as the joint probability, okay, in our equation I have written, okay, there a term is there PAB which is called as joint probability, and it is defined as the probability of simultaneous occurrence of both the events A and B. Now conditional probability. Okay, conditional probability. So when I am talking about conditional probability, the probability of event B happening provided that event A has already happened is represented by the conditional probability, that is P B by A. Okay, here what I am telling, that probability of event B is happening provided that event A has already happened. Okay, similarly probability of A provided that B has occurred is given by the conditional probability, that will be okay P A upon B. Okay, so that means here I can tell that the conditional probability are defined okay, as per the writing I can write P B by A, which will be equal to P A B divided by P A. Okay, similarly P A by B can be written as P A B divided by P B. Okay, so this is the conditional probability. Okay, according to conditional probability I have written P of B by A or P A by B. Okay, so now I can tell here P A B is the joint probability. Okay, what is P A B here? P A B is the joint probability. Okay, so therefore the joint probability PAB which will be, I can write PB by A PA, which will be equal to P A by B P. Okay, then I can tell mutually exclusive events. Okay, here now I have to discuss about the mutually exclusive events. I have to discuss here about or on mutually exclusive events. Mutually exclusive mutually exclusive events. Okay, so I am talking about that. I am talking here that the conditional probability for statistically independent events may be given as P B by A, which will be PB and P A by B will be PA. Okay, therefore I can write PAB as PA PB. Okay, so this is the, here I am written PAB as PA into PB as per mutually exclusive event. Okay, now I want to talk about the entropies. Okay, now I want to discuss about the entropies. So first one is joint entropy. Joint entropy. Okay, first one is what? joint entropy. So now till now, so we have considered only one source of message, okay, till now, okay. Now suppose for the moment, now consider that there are two sources which are S1 and S2. In our previous discussions we have considered only one source of message, okay. Now if you are considering two source of messages which are S1 and S2 delivering the symbol xi and yj, two sources like S1 and S2 delivering the symbol, S1 and S2 are delivering the symbol xi and xj, okay, and the symbol xi and xj are not mutually independent, okay. These are not mutually independent. Now the probability of their simultaneous occurrence can be given by the joint probability, that is P xi xj, okay. Sorry, I can write again. The probability of the simultaneous occurrence can be given for joint probability, that is P xi yj, okay. The entropy of the joint event xi and yj is known as the joint entropy, okay. So when I am writing the entropy for xi and yj, okay, so for joint events of xi and yj, then it is called joint entropy of the source S1 and S2, and it can be defined as per the equation. I am showing you the equation here now, okay. I want to show you the equation. See the equation here. This is the equation for joint entropy, that is joint entropy Hxy, okay, which will be sum over I is equal to 1 to m, again sum over j is equal to 1 to n, Pxi yj log 2 1 by P xi yj, okay. So this is the joint entropy of Hxy, okay. And okay, I have written the joint entropy now, okay. Now this equation, or in this equation, see, okay, I can write for Pxi yj, for Pxi yj, okay. For P xi yj, okay, I can write Pxi P yj by xi, okay. So if x and yj are mutually independent, then the conditional probability gets converted as per the I am writing here. I can write P yj xi is equal to P yj, okay. Similarly Pxiyj, Pxiyj, that will be, I can write Pxiyj as Pxi to Pyj. Okay, Pyj. So substituting this in the real equation of joint entropy, that is Hxy, in the place of Pxiyj, okay, we can write the joint entropy we can write for joint entropy as Hx, joint entropy as Hxy, okay, will be Hx will be Hxy will be written as Hx plus Xy. Okay, similarly here I can tell Hx is the entropy of source S1 and Hy is the entropy of source S2. This is not xy, this is not xy, this is hy. Okay, so I can tell here Hx as entropy of source S1 and Hy as entropy of source S2. So the joint entropy of the mutually independent sources is equal to the additional of the individual entropies. That means, so when I am calculating the joint entropy, that means, okay, when we are calculating the joint entropy of the mutually independent sources, that will be equal to addition of the individual entropies. Now come to discussion for conditional entropy. Conditional entropy. Okay, so for this conditional entropy, that is Hy by x, can be defined as the entropy of y provided that x has occurred. Okay, so the conditional entropy can be defined as per the equation. I am showing you the equation now. So this is the equation for conditional entropy. Okay, that is Hy by x, which will be sum over of I is equal to 1 to m, sum over of j is equal to 1 to n, Px Iyj log 2 1 by P yj by xi. Okay, so this is the conditional entropy. Now if xi and yj, if xi and yj are independent, then I can write Pyj by xi as Pyj. Okay, hence the expression for the conditional entropy can be written. Okay, I'm showing here the equations. You see the equations here, conditional entropies. Okay, the expression for conditional entropy. Okay, that is Hy by x, which will be equal to sum over I is equal to 1 to m, sum over j is equal to 1 to n, p xi yj log 2 1 by p yj. Okay, similarly hy by x will be minus sum over j is equal to 1 to n p yj log 2 p yj, which will be equal to hy. Okay, thus for independent symbols xi and yj, the conditional entropy is equal to the marginal entropy. Okay, here the conditional entropy is equal to the marginal entropy for independent symbols like x, y and ij. Okay, now I want to discuss about the relationship between the conditional and joint entropies. Now I can tell here the relationship between conditional and joint entropies. Conditional and joint entropies. Okay, so I can tell the expression for joint entropy. Okay, already we have written in your previous analysis. Okay, that is I want to show you. Okay, show you the equation again. So here the equation is, that is hxy, which is equal to sum over I is equal to 1 to m and sum over j is equal to 1 to n pxi yj log 2 1 by pxi yj. Okay, similarly in the equation substitute the value of joint probability as pxi yj, that is p yj by x pxi. So that will be for hxy, the value will be sum over I is equal to 1 to m, sum over j is equal to minus of sum over I is equal to 1 to m, again sum over j is equal to 1 to n, that is pxi yj log 2 p yj by xi pxy x pxi. Okay, so again it will be written as minus of sum over I is equal to 1 to m, that will be sum over j is equal to 1 to n px y xi yj again that will be of log 2 p yj by xi plus log 2 p xi. Okay, so again I can write here that hxy will be that will be minus of sum over I is equal to 1 to m, again sum over j is equal to 1 to n pxi yj log 2 p yj by xi minus sum over I is equal to 1 to m, again sum over j is equal to 1 to n pxi yj log 2 pxi. Okay, so here hxy will be written as hy by x plus hx. So similarly we can write xy as hx by y plus hy. Okay, so for hxy we can write hy by x plus hx or hx by y plus hy. So these two way we can express the value of hxy. Okay, so this is the required relation. Okay, we have talked about between the conditional and joint entropies. Okay, in our next lecture we have to talk about mutual information. Okay, so thank you very much.